Right, hello folks, welcome back. So we've just done a quick survey and there's no way I'm flying no drone down here. It's gusting too heavy. So we're going to take a slow ride back towards the HQ. So let's go, shall we? See how it pans out. Excuse me. You can hear it, it's really gusting really bad, so there's just no way we're flying a drone around here. Not tonight anyway. We'll try again when we can, but when we get down the bottom here, you have a look at the waves crashing over down on the harbour. It's pretty cool, man. You can see it rough from here. Look at that, it's pretty choppy, isn't it, folks? So in the winter months we really get hammered down here. A lot of people that visit Cornwall don't realise how bad Cornwall is in the winter. It is bad, and that's not an understatement, you know, it really is not. So you wouldn't want to be out in there right now, would you? Don't think so. Pretty rough, oh yeah. It does get a lot worse than that, folks. This is tame, really, compared to what we've witnessed on a regular basis. Alright, so what we're going to try and do is just get over here a minute. So you can see, there you go, look at this. So I'll just pull up here. So in the winter, folks, you see the jetty down there, look. That there, the water goes way up in the air. And I've seen it. Oh look, it's breaking over here. Look at this. Look at that. That is pretty cool. They've probably got that fenced off already down there, I bet. Yeah, people don't realise how rough it gets down here. It's not just Portreath. It's everywhere. We get hammered in the winter. They really do. The tide is fully in right now. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool, huh? Right, well we're going to make our way back towards Redruth now, so you ready? I'd like to stay here a bit longer, but I don't think we're going to. Right, let's go folks, you ready? Old matey's been out in the water. Not for me, I'm afraid. No thank you. Right, I think we might go a slightly different way actually. We might go down through the Luggan. See how that pans out. Let's go for it. Yeah, so we're not flying any drone around here tonight, unfortunately. So the thing about riding bikes, folks, is you can park it virtually anywhere, and 9 times out of 10 it's free. Of course, in the winter cars do have their places, i.e. not getting wet through. Because nobody likes getting wet through, do they, really? I certainly don't, but we've got some new waterproof trousers now, so we should be alright. Might have to drop her down in a minute. Drop down the gear on in, folks, if you don't know what I'm on about. Quite a steep old hill, this one. Okay, so we'll be Hiddy Woods. Yeah, so tonight it's a bit blowy, of course, but it's the only chance I've got to get and do something because of the weather. It's the only weather window I've got pretty much this week, unfortunately. We might do a ride around with David in the car on Friday evening. It depends really on what the weather's leading all up to. It's not much of a joke at the moment. Okay, so we're just on the outskirts of Hiddy. So Hiddy Woods was owned by Lord Bassett de Dunstanville, who was a mine captain and very wealthy gentleman. And on top of Carnbray, the monument was erected in his honour because he was so good to the people. A very wealthy gentleman back in the Victorian times. So we'll make our way back to civilization. It's going a bit quick, isn't it? A little bit gutted we can't fly the drone. It's just too windy though. It's not really like blue off your feet. Don't look pretty. Oh, excuse me. Downs. I didn't realise how blowy it was though. I didn't think it was that bad when I left HQ. But obviously being on the coast, we can definitely tell a different tale, can't we? Yes. So we are losing the light now, so I don't think we'll be filming much more, but we'll go as far as we can before we lose the light completely. So that's Carnbray up there folks, that hill. So we'll be heading towards REDRUTH in a minute. Over this slight crossroads here. So we're planning to go live tomorrow evening from the workshop if we can for unspecified time. I'm not really sure on how long we can last out there because it's a little bit chilly out there folks, but we'll see how we get on. Used to be a railway line dead ahead of us there. It was the freight only railway line that went to PORTREATH. so just come along the road quite a bit there, so we're quite a bit up the road from Luggan. Okay, so we better stop and give him right away, I suppose. That's nice of him to shine his lights at me. And the waves, don't always get that, folks. Usually they're the miserable buggers. Okay, so we're just about to cross the A30, which is our main dual carriageway through Cornwall. I better stop, let him go. Well, I hope you're having a great week, folks. It's been quite busy, really, for us. I know it doesn't really seem like according to the videos, but work-wise, it's been quite busy down at work. So I'm hoping that Saturday we can get some new video, and possibly Monday afternoon after we've taken delivery of some items. So yeah, so what we're doing is we're gearing up for winter now, with all the little projects and what have you. So I think we may not be able to get that far away from HQ for a little while due to obviously weather, folks, because obviously we ride a motorcycle and I am subject to the elements, if you know what I mean. And I don't like getting wet through, to be honest. But we do have a car. We've not insured it just yet, but we're going to. And we will be doing a run with that at some point, possibly in a month to 6 weeks. I'm not really sure how much the insurance is going to cost, but I think it's going to be a bit more on the bike, because I've paid for the bikes all one go. I think the car is going to be a bit more in the old wallet department, unfortunately, but it's going to be ideal for the winter, folks. Ooh, bit of a bounce there. Oh dear, got enough lights, has he? So I think what we'll do is we'll head towards Crofthandy, Caharrick, and then we'll go through St Day, and then we'll call it there. So we'll have a nice decent ride tonight, folks. So we're going to go through the bottom part of Redruth now, I think. A nice ride for you guys, seeing that we're a bit limited when we can go out at the moment, so a nice ride and a waffle with Pernod EXP. RAC. So we're just approaching the outskirts of town. This is West End, or a part of town called, approaching the part called West End. It's the old school on the left there, where I used to go to school with David. first and second years were up there. Quite a few years ago now. So I think we're going to get stuck at the traffic lights at the bottom in a minute. I hope you can hear me okay. I might have to dub in a bit of music on this if you can't hear me, but I'm hoping that you can. So we are losing the light now. Yes, we are definitely losing the light. Okay, so this is Redruth, folks. This is proper West End right now. Might have to pull over in a bit and go to low light mode. I'm just stopping by the RAC van, and on the left you've got the old Redruth drapery stores. What was? That burnt down, that did. My friend Chris, member of the crew, went in there when it was all derelict. A bit naughty really, but hey ho. We all do daft things, folks, sometimes. Only human. Yeah. Right, so that's the railway bridge there, the good GWR. My granddad used to work for the GWR back in the 30s. He was based at the railway station, and then he went to the goods yard up at Drump Road. And then on the right here we've got a school, it's called Twerdy. Me and David went there, right there, in that building right there. Mr. Woodward in the 1980s. Okay, so I think this is Falmouth Road. We're over on it, or we're approaching it. So we're coming up to the junction to Helston. We're probably going to get stuck at these lights, so we might end the video here, folks. There will be another part, and that will be in low light mode. So we get up to the traffic lights. Okay, well, just like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the waffle with Kerno. And yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.